Good evening, everybody. And let me turn this fan down. There we go. Now you can hear me clearly. Uh, Sorry for the picture here. My head might get cut off a little bit here during the video, but I am here to start a series. Well, to try to start a series here. Something I attempted last year, which was talk about all the Red Sox games after they happen. Today was opening day. I did this last year. I got through 30 games or so, and then I stopped. I also did some minor league games. I'm going to try to do that as well again this year. I'm not going to promise I'm going to do all of them. I'm just going to take it day by day, game by game. I don't think the Red Sox play tomorrow, so you won't see a Red Sox game, but you will see a Worcester Red Sox breakdown. And then the other minor league teams, they don't start until next week, so you won't see any breakdowns on that until next week. I'm going to try to do as many as I can. Not going to promise I'm going to do all of them. So we're just going to get right into it. Today was opening day for the Red Sox. It was against the Cincinnati Reds in Cincinnati, against their former longtime manager Terry Francona. He is the manager of the Cincinnati Reds. Cincinnati, I think, improved in some spots last year, from last year. If I take a look at their lineup and everything, yeah, they did a little bit here and there. But the Red Sox definitely improved. Yeah, could they have done more? Yes, I'm sure people would agree with that statement that they could have went out there and did a little bit more. But I'm satisfied with what they did in the offseason. I think a lot of people, as the season goes on, will have differing opinions on what the Red Sox should have did in the offseason. Some people will say they did enough. I think right now I am in that camp. And then, there'll be some people where I think, that they missed out. I mean, could they have done more? Maybe. But am I happy with what they have here? Especially after what happened today in today's game? Yes. So I didn't watch today's game, but I saw highlights. And the highlight of today's game, absolutely 100%, was Roman Anthony. Roman Anthony has been the highlight of baseball, really, for the past couple of weeks. Roman Anthony has done very, very well over the past couple of weeks. He did really well in the World Baseball Classic. So he continues that here. And he did very, very well. So we're just going to start off with the stats. I'm going to go as quick as possible with a lot of these. I will point out some of our new guys as well and how they did. So let's start off with Jarren Duran. We're not gonna go in order here. I'm just gonna go for what I see here. Jarren Duran, 5 at bats. He had a couple of hits and an RBI, so he contributed very well here. I think he'll do very well this season. Trevor Story also contributed a little bit as well. He got a hit and an RBI. He had 5 at bats. Also, I think Trevor Story will have a good year this year as well. He had a pretty good year last year. Roman Anthony did the best out of all of them, I think, in my opinion. Yeah, I think in my opinion he did. I think he's gonna be one of the players to watch this year. Roman Anthony. Excuse me. Keep a close eye on him. 4 at bats, 1 run, 3 hits. Very, very good in this one. Not many runs in this game. 3-0 win for the Red Sox. So the pitching was really good. We're gonna get to the pitching in a little bit. Caleb Durbin, one of our new guys. He did reach on a walk, but 3 at bats, really nothing going there for him today. Willie Abreu did well. He got one hit, so we got on base. Wilson Contreras was quiet today. That's another one of our pickups from the season. Ian Kindler Falefa also was quiet today. Marcelo Meyer, he did pretty good. He got a couple of runs in there, a couple of hits. Carlos Narvaez did well. And Cedar Rafaela also got a couple of hits as well. So the team did all right. A couple of big hits, which led to some runs. Was it perfect? There was some things that probably needed to go better in some aspects, but they did well in the hitting department. They did well enough to win in this one, 3-0. Let's talk about the Reds, and this is going to be very, very quick. We're just going to go over the players who got some hits. De La Cruz, he got a couple of hits. He got one hit. We had the player of the game for the Reds, and let me look at this name here real quick to make sure I get that correct. Sal Stewart. Sal Stewart had the most hits for the team with 3, and did very well. Outside of that, really nothing. Eugenio Suarez didn't do that well. You had a couple of other ones that really didn't do that well. A couple of people who only had one at bat. Ke'Bryan Hayes, who I recognize from the Pittsburgh Pirates last year, he had 3 at bats. He was traded to Cincinnati. And quiet for him. 3 at bats, nothing. So really quiet for the Cincinnati Reds. Really nothing to talk about on offense. On the pitching side, now let's talk about the pitching. Garrett Crochet started this game. He got the opening day nod, and he did very, very well. 6 innings pitched, 3 hits, 2 walks, and 8 strikeouts. Very, very good for him. Then you had Jared Slayton. Oh, Justin Slayton. Sorry, Justin Slayton. With 1 inning and a walk and 2 strikeouts. Then you had Garrett Whitlock, who, he's in our rotation there as kind of the guy who is there in the later innings. Garrett Whitlock did very, very well. 2 strikeouts with an inning pitched. And then our closer, our amazing closer. I love Aroldis Chapman. Absolutely love that pickup. That was an amazing pickup for the Red Sox. We have a very good and reliable closer now for this Red Sox team, and we were struggling with that situation for a little bit. Not anymore. Not anymore. Aroldis Chapman is a very reliable and very good closer. And what a pickup for us that was. 1 inning pitched, and you just had to close it out for us, and that's what he did. 1 inning pitched, nothing on the score sheet there, which was good, because that's all he needed to do, is close everything out, and he did. He got those 3 outs, and that's what we need him to do as a closer. For the Reds, the starter also went pretty long, and that starter was Andrew Abbott, that starting pitcher. 6 innings pitched, he gave up 7 hits, sorry. He didn't give up any runs, but he struck out 4. It was the relievers that gave up the runs. So the starting pitchers on both sides did very, very well in this game. I will give them that. I will give the Reds that. The starting pitching was good. The relief pitching is what's probably going to get them into trouble, it looks like. You had only 1/4 of an inning from Pierce Johnson, who gave up a run. Then you had Sam Moll come in as well. Then you had Graham Ashcraft come in. And he got a strikeout. Phillips Connor Phillips, he had the most problems in this one. He did have a strikeout, but he gave up 2 runs. And then the closer in this one for the Cincinnati Reds was Brock Burke, and he went 1.1 inning there for him. So there you go. That's your breakdown of the Red Sox for game number 1 of 162 for the Boston Red Sox. Now, I'm going to, again, not promise that I'm going to do all 162 games. I'm just going to take this one game at a time. I don't believe the Red Sox, let me look here. I don't believe the Red Sox have a game tomorrow. So we are, when it comes to the Red Sox, not going to be doing a Red Sox breakdown tomorrow. We will be doing one, I believe now, that will be on Saturday. Yes, so the next game will be Saturday for the Red Sox. It will be game number 2 of a 3-game series with the Cincinnati Reds. Right-handed pitcher Sonny Gray will take the mound for the first time this year. He is another pickup for us in the offseason. Another good thing for the Red Sox this year, I think they improved in the pitching room for sure. I think they very, very much improved in the pitching room. The Red Sox will face right-handed pitcher right-handed pitcher Brady Singer. There we go. And I don't know too much about him. It looked like he had a okay 2025 with a 4.03 ERA and a winning record. They're 14-12 in last year's appearances. But there is a game tomorrow. It just will not be the Boston Red Sox. It will be the Worcester Red Sox that will take the mound tomorrow. And we will be talking about that tomorrow. So I hope everyone enjoyed. By the way, that game I believe is at 4:05 p.m. The Worcester Red Sox take on the Syracuse Mets, and they're at home. So we'll be talking about that. I'll probably right around this time have a video for the Worcester Red Sox versus Syracuse Mets, game number 1 of that season for the Worcester Red Sox, underway tomorrow. So that'll do it for today's video. I hope everyone enjoyed today's video. Again, I'm going to try to do as many of these as possible. I'm not going to promise that I'm going to do all 162. I got to 30 last year and stopped. So I'm going to try to do as many as I can. Same thing with the other teams. I'm going to try to do as many as I can. If I do all of them, awesome. Because that's a lot of material for you guys to watch. If not, whatever, it's fine too. I hope everyone enjoyed this video, though. Let me know what you thought of this video. And bye-bye, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be back tomorrow with the Worcester Red Sox and the Syracuse Mets. Game number 1 of the Worcester Red Sox AAA season tomorrow afternoon. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a great rest of your evening.